Yo, Chicago, if you ain't up on the Morning Riot. 107.5 WGCI, Tony Sculfield, the Morning Riot on your radio. And, of course, we got my man Drew Barber from Fake Short Drive in the building. But we are honored to have this young lady. I'm a huge fan. We check her out every day.
Every day.
If you go to NecoleBitchie.com, she is the founder of that site and one of the hottest bloggers in the game, Necole Bitchie.
And she's easy on. Yeah, she's easy on the eyes, fellas.
Hey, I've got to ask you, how did you get started with NecoleBitchie.com, becoming a blogger? What made you decide to do it? And, like, how do you feel when you look at your success? You are, like, one of the hottest people in the game right now.
Right.
I think it still hasn't hit me yet. Like, I still get online and I still blog. Like, you know, it was 2008. But I started because I was broke. I didn't have any money. I was living in a very small town with no opportunities in entertainment. And I think I did go on Perez Hilton's site one day, and I clicked on one of his ads, and it said it was like $10,000 or $25,000 a week.
Wow.
To take an ad out on their site, and I was like, okay, I think I'm in the wrong profession.
Right.
Right, and I like you way better than Perez Hilton because I can't take that site at all. And the way that things that you put on your site, because I do the entertainment on the show. So when I go there, I like the way you write because it's not corny. You're keeping it real. And you put some banging shoes on there and accessories, bitchy or not. And you show like a fashion of the day or whoever you're judging. That attracts women as well.
Exactly.
And so women don't really hate on you because they feel like they can connect to you online as well. So what is the small town that you came from, and what started the connection with, how did you get your blog out there for people that want to start that business?
Well, the small town is called Cambridge, Maryland. It's in
Maryland.
Yeah, like 2 hours from Baltimore. It's really small. But I built my blog off of like trying to connect with women and letting them know like my story can be any woman's story. You know, it's a lot of women out there that are broke and feel like they don't have an opportunity, and they have a computer at their fingertips. They don't have to get online and blog, but there's so many other opportunities out there.
With so many blogs out there and so many people doing it right now, what, in your opinion, makes a good blogger?
Consistency, integrity.
I'm glad you said that.
Right.
You know,
because some sites out there will put anything up
to get hits.
To get hits. Now, how do you feel about people like that in your profession that use the sensationalism, and then when you click on to the link, it's usually some garbage. It ain't nothing, but they got your hit already. You know what I mean? So how do you feel about people that don't really do it the right way?
I feel like there's a space for everybody. Like if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be so successful because you need people like them to balance out what I do. So people look at me like, okay, I'll go to her and it's credible. You know.
Now, we're talking to Necole Bitchie from NecoleBitchie.com. How do you get some of your breaking news in your stories?
Definitely building up relationships with different celebrities and stuff like that, and publicists.
Meaning they come to you and just give you, like, they leak a story real quick because they know you're going to put it out there? Or
a lot of times stories are leaked. I don't care where you see it at.
It's the hustle, right.
Whatever. That's,
so
that's
some of these celebrities, come on, tell the truth. Some of these celebrities out there who always act like they're so bothered by all of the
media,
press and all of the media coverage are actually calling you guys like, yo, I'm getting ready to go shopping with no panties on right here. On
I mean, they leak their
like
own
Neo
nude
called said
pictures. It's so predictable. You know,
who's the biggest perpetrator of the whole leaking that stuff? And then, come on with it, Necole Bitchie.
I don't know. Like, I do feel like all of the basketball wives that leaked, like, had nipple leaks. I think all of those were leaked.
They set them up.
I do. I think I think most nipple leaks are like pre-orchestrated.
Yeah.
So Nene leaks, nipple leaks is her own doing.
Right. She leaked it.
No, I'm just saying.
She leaked a nipple? I missed that one.
Nene can cover hers up. I'm good with Nene.
Let me ask you a question. Is there any celebrity that's ever approached you out in public because they didn't really like something that you blog? I mean, it was truthful because you're a credible blogger, but has there ever been a celebrity where you probably had words when they're like, man, look, girl, you know, I ain't on all that. What you put that out there for?
The only person I can think of that's actually relevant, because a lot of times people that
be somebody
really,
not even relevant, like
somebody
nobody cares. I blogged it, but really did nobody care anyway.
Right.
Somebody on the way
That's why I
down.
don't really touch like some things because those people have nothing to lose. So if they see you out, you know, they're like, yeah, I'm gonna approach her, and then that's gonna make sights, you know. But I remember Carrie Hilson.
Really?
We were backstage at a show and we were taking a picture. Well, before we took a picture, she just was like, I just want you to know right now, I am not a B word.
Right.
I'm not a B word, et cetera, et cetera. And I was like, yeah, I just reported what a guy said.
Right.
His experience was in Detroit. And she was explaining that she was sick and stuff. And I get it. Like, we have our off days. So.
Right.
Now, what about beef with other bloggers?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't do beef anymore. It was something that I was involved in at one point because I didn't know any better.
How do you handle it when you were involved in it? Like,
I think, I was handling it not smart. Like, if it's not helping my business in any way, I think some people do it for attention, and it gets you more hits because you're bouncing back between the two sites, and it's exciting. But the direction I wanted to go in with my business, that wasn't helping.
Totally different.
I didn't want to be, go to 50 Cent route.
For those people that don't know, Necole Bitchie actually just got awarded for the first time, a Soul Train
That's hot.
award. And what was the actual title that's on your award?
It was Best Soul Site. Actually,
there you go. Wow.
From the Soul Train Awards.
I want to ask you this, Necole. Have you ever reported something that you regretted, that you had to go back and say, you know what, that wasn't right, I was misinformed, or I shouldn't have put that out there like that? Like, name something that you felt like maybe I crossed the line on that one.
During the time that Pleasure P had his whole situation that went down, it was already on every site before. It took me a whole day and a half to touch it because I was kind of doing the research.
Don't say touch.
Pause.
Really?
It took me a whole day and a half, so it was everywhere before I even got on it. But I felt like it just really blew the lid off of it once I put it up.
Yeah.
And I think that was one of my
You felt
regrets.
bad about actually putting it up there?
Because I don't want to be involved in someone's downfall, and then it wasn't like concrete proof, so.
It was just say.
So Pleasure P, I
Kinda
apologize
semi-hard
for that.
proof.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question. Who are some of the people that you, even though you're a blogger, are there some journalists that you look up to and admire and aspire to be like? Far as your career goes, because a lot of people say bloggers don't get held accountable for the same thing. Barbara Walters can report the same thing you can report, but she gets held to a higher standard.
Yeah.
What do you do to try to separate yourself from the other bloggers as far as being on that same standard and level with a Barbara Walters? Because you are basically like the Barbara Walters of the blog world.
Yeah, well, I try, again, building relationships with the artists. Like, it's kind of weird because since I'm a blogger, when you build relationships with the celebrities, it's like you're not supposed to do that because now you're not reporting the news the way they want you to report it and saying your actual thoughts, but that's how you get exclusives. That's how, if something happens with them, they call you first so that you can put the truth out. So that's the main thing.
You know what, Necole? I feel like you and I just had... a cool female-to-female moment. So can we do that? Can we have that relationship where there's a breaking story? You could be like, Nina, in Chicago, you're probably going to want to break this. And you could let me know, right when you're putting it up.
Let us break your stories, Necole.
Seriously, can we do that?
And tell her what's the new shoe.
Hey, Necole,
Yes,
I want you to give some advice. I know there's a lot of people out there listening who may want to get into the business of blogging. Just give them some advice. Like, how do you start? What should be the first steps they do? And, how should they go about actually setting up their site and things of that nature if you want to, actually give out some secrets like that?
Well, I say do your research first. Like, before I started my site, I really did. I went to all the blogs that were popping at that point and
followed them and looked.
I researched them every day and I saw what time of day that they updated, and also define your audience. Like, know who you're talking to. Because if you don't know who you're, like, I know I have a big women fan base, so that's why I do shoes, and nails and stuff like that. So
I'm gonna need you to put some fitted caps on there for the brothers. Come on, don't leave us out.
I mean, I feel like, you know what, but my whole thing is with women is it's just like letting women in the club for free. You let all the women in because the men are gonna be right behind them buying drinks. So you guys come there, even though I'm doing shoes, because you want to know what we're talking about.
We want to see them in those shoes.
I love her website, the top portion with the chick coming out of the computer, your alter egos coming out choking.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of the dopest, most creative.
Hey, I want to ask you, Necole, this. What is the one celebrity that you just tired of blogging about it? Like, if you never had to write another blog about some person, what would that person be like? I don't ever want to even write their name again.
It probably is Kim Kardashian, but she brings a lot of hits to the site. Like, I know they're like, damn, why you blogging about her again? But she really does. Like, whether you love or hate her, like.
So it's a catch-22. Like, I don't want to write about her, but if I want these hits.
Because people love talking about her.
She's polarizing.
The worst people bring
Necole,
the biggest
if you weren't
traffic.
doing this, what would you want to be doing at this point?
Working for a music label, probably working with artists, branding, and marketing and promotions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to you, and thank you for joining us on the show. And I look forward to
I got a
talking
question.
to you in the mornings.
One last one before you leave, because
watch this one be crazy.
Which celebrity should just quit trying to be a celebrity and do porn? Because they're never gonna make it.
Right.
Keep it 100. Like, who just like, get them do porn?
Right.
It could be one of the bad girls or whatever, but who should just stop trying to be on and just go get an adult check?
Come on, Necole, bitch.
I can't. I don't
Come
know.
on now.
I can't think of one right now.
Yeah, all right. We're going to let you off the hook.
Rose.
Right, Amber Rose.
See, me and Leon are just really just trying to psychically wheel her into porn. That's all. We was just trying to get you to help us.
And I just want to thank her for stopping by. Thank you very much.
See, they're trying to get me
Hey, you
in trouble
guys,
now.
make sure you follow NecoleBitchie.com. Yo, weekdays starting at 5 a.m. only on GCI.